Hello and welcome to your first day of seminar. This is Mrs. Brown here today, and our first lesson is going to talk about some habits that will really help you succeed in school, or some things that may kind of get more in your way. So by the end of today's presentation, you're going to know a little bit more about some of the habits of highly effective teens, and also maybe some habits of highly defective teens. Here's a little riddle for you. What am I? Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Can you guess? And as you might have guessed from the title of this presentation, I am a habit. Now, we often talk a lot about habits, right? Our good habits, our bad habits, our habits we want to break. Why are habits so important? Well, habits become the foundation for an awful lot of what happens or doesn't happen in your life. Unfortunately, there are a lot of habits that are very common in teenagers that are far from effective. They actually lead to you being more defective. And these 7 habits include react, begin with no end in mind, put first things last, think win, lose, seek first to talk, then pretend to listen, don't cooperate, and wear yourself out. So let's look at the first defective habit, and that is to just react. You blame all your problems on anyone else. If someone yells at you, you're going to talk right back to them. They can't talk to you like that. If you feel like doing something, just do it, react to it. And whatever else you do, lash out, be defensive. Don't let anyone get to you. When you start your day, begin with no end in mind. Have no plan for how you're going to use your time. Whatever you do, don't make a goal. Don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. Why should you ever worry about the consequences of your actions? You're just living for right now, today. This is what matters. Right here, what you feel like this moment. Now take all of your first, most important things, put them last. Don't do anything until you spend enough time watching TV, surfing around on the net, playing video games, texting with all your friends. Don't put off don't do your homework until the very last minute. I mean, if you've got second period seminar like you do with me, wait until then to get that done. Procrastinate, actually, while you're at it, on everything. Go ahead and get caught up in distractions. Let everyone else interrupt you. All of their problems should come and get in the way of your items. And make sure that things that don't matter always come before things that do. In every situation, think about ways to make sure that you win and everybody else loses. Make sure that life is a vicious competition for you. Remember, your classmates, those people around you, they're out to get you, so you better make sure you get them first. Make sure no one else succeeds at anything, because if they succeed, you're going to lose. Make sure you're jealous of everyone else. I mean, just look around you. They all have it better. They all have it easier, right? And if it does look like you're going to lose anyway, make sure you take down as many people as possible. If you're going down, they're going down with you. Now that listening thing people are always asking you to do, forget that. You were born with a mouth, so use it. Make sure you're always talking and that your side of the story gets told first. Now, when you're done saying everything you need to say, you can just tune out and just pretend to listen at that point, just nod, and really just spend all your time planning what your next catchy comeback is going to be and how you're going to get back at the other person. Don't ever cooperate with anyone else. I mean, those people, they're weird. I mean, they're different than you are. Why would you want to get along with them? Working in groups and teams, that's weak. I mean, you know you have the best idea. You're going to be better off just getting it done by yourself. Just stay alone, stay apart, or, let someone else do all the work. I mean, you don't understand it anyway. You might as well let them do it. And above all else, no one, anyone can tell you what to do. And above all else, make sure you wear yourself out. Stay up all late. Don't learn anything new. Don't take time with all that stuff to renew or improve yourself. Make sure you eat a lot of junk food. Spend a lot of time with people whose drama wears you all out. And stay away from anything that might relax you or renew you or inspire you. You don't need anything like that. Just let yourself go completely stressed out and just wear yourself, burn both candles at both ends. You know all the cliches. Just let it happen. So one way to look at the effects of these 7 terrible habits is to look at something that we call your PBA, or your personal bank account. Now, unlike a bank account with money, this is an emotional bank account. And just like with money, you have things that will take out of your account with your emotions and your well-being, and things you can do that will make deposits, that will make you better, stronger, and more able to be successful. Withdrawals from your PBA include any time that you give in to peer pressure when you know you shouldn't, put yourself or other people down, spend too much time worrying what everyone else is thinking about you, act arrogant or bully other people, or waste your time on jealousy and those kinds of emotions. On the other hand, anytime you do something more positive, like you make a point and stand up for yourself, you look for the positives in something, you do or say something kind, you make a goal and you take small steps to work for it, and you genuinely can feel happy with others, that's building your personal bank account and your chance to have a strong PBA. So our goal throughout this whole seminar process is going to get you to build the 7 habits of highly effective teens, to learn through seminar and other places how to be proactive in everything you're doing rather than just reacting and being a victim of life. You're going to learn what a SMART goal is, how to create your own SMART goals, and you're going to learn some ways to build a huge personal and emotional bank account. All of this will help you be more successful here at school in any way that you want to be successful, whether it's with friends or with your academics or with extracurriculars. So now it's your chance to kind of reflect and think about this a little bit. So if you think about those 7 habits of highly defective teens that we just covered, you're going to create a journal entry for today. Now, our Moodle system is not up and working yet, so you're just going to do this on paper, and your seminar teacher will have this for you. But I want you to pick any one of those 7 habits of highly defective teens and describe a situation where you showed that particular habit. So tell us a little bit about what was going on, who was involved, and what was your response to the situation, and how did that demonstrate one of the 7 habits of highly defective teens? So that's the end of your first seminar lesson today. I hope you've gotten a better idea of some of the habits that we want you to build to be successful and some of the things that you can start avoiding. Go ahead and start writing now. You can fill in the response sheet or the journal entry and make sure that you show it to your seminar leader so you get checked off for today's curriculum unit. This is Mrs. Brown saying goodbye. Congratulations on your first day of the 2013-2014 school year.